so we'll have questions coming up for TJ Finley. We'll start with Garland Gillen.
Hey, TJ, Garland Gillen here, Fox 8 New Orleans. Any nerves going into this game? Were you relaxed, calm? How did you enter this contest?
I entered this contest really relaxed. My quarterback crew did an amazing job supporting me throughout the week. Coach Steve Ensminger was amazing and, prepping me for this game. A lot of preparation went into this game. Coach Russ Calloway did an amazing job preparing me for the blitzes, the pressures, and things of that nature. So I would say I didn't have many pregame jitters, but if I did, it was very quick.
See, David, I unmuted you. Are you on, David? All right, we'll move down.
Bill, do you want me to do a follow-up since I'm unmuted still?
Okay, go ahead, Garland.
Okay, what you figured out. Hey, TJ, when you signed with LSU in December, did you realize it was going to be this quick, that you were going to be the starting quarterback for LSU only, way back in December? I mean, it was a short period ago.
No, I never thought about it. I just focused on, preparing every week like I was going to be the starter. Competing with Miles in practice to make him better. He made me better. Like I said, every quarterback in the quarterback room has the ability to go in the game and win the game. It was just, me thinking about, us as a group. Us as a group supported each other. When Max went in the game, I was on the sideline just as hype as everybody else as he was when I went in. So it was a group effort.
Hey, TJ, this is Shea Dixon. Am I up? Yeah. Okay. Hey, TJ, this is Shea with 24/7. What did, kind of two things, O said that with your weight loss and just training, the work you put in this offseason, that you moved so much better than you ever had in high school on film. And then a lot of people have just said, hey, look, whenever you get from Ponchatoula to LSU, it's going to be a ton of playmakers around you. How different did it feel playing quarterback for this offense tonight?
It felt amazing. Like you mentioned first, my weight loss is a huge aspect in this success I'm having right now. Like everybody said, I came into LSU. It's an embarrassing number, but oh well. Like 265. I was huge. A lot of the guys messed with me and said I would move to D tackle. So I kind of took that to heart. So when quarantine hit, COVID hit, and we went into quarantine, I took it upon myself to, trim down in weight, and it's paying off well. Like you mentioned, we have a lot of playmakers on this team. And honestly, I don't feel a difference in when I played at Ponchatoula High. Of course, I got guys I could throw the ball to, and they'll go make a play whenever. But like the speed of the game, hasn't changed. I'm just taking it game by game, and the preparation that the coaches are putting me through is helping tremendously.
Hey, TJ, I know it's kind of early to reflect on this kind of game, but you've done what only, a handful of other quarterbacks have done at LSU to win as a true freshman in a time where they've, y'all have a couple of tough losses and needed a win. How do you feel about, your moment and kind of starting your legacy in this way?
Honestly, I don't look at it that way. Obviously this is a big win for LSU and for this team. Honestly, I'm focused on Auburn. I'm going to get in the film room and get in the training room, get my body healthy. If Miles isn't able to play next week, then I'll be ready for next week.
Well, how about put it in this way? Where do you feel this team is and its identity now from what it was a week ago?
Okay, yes. I feel like we have our swagger back. I felt like last year the guys, played together. The offense and defense, they fueled each other. Like Coach O always says, big plays fuel emotion. Offense, we had big plays, explosive runs, explosive passes. Defense had explosive stops. Interception, pick six right before the half, things like that. I felt like we came together today. The last three games, even versus Vanderbilt, I felt like the team was separated. I really didn't know why, but I felt like we just came together today. Coach O preached when we figured out that we weren't going to play Florida, that we're going to play South Carolina last Wednesday afternoon. He just preached to us that we'll win as long as we stay together. As long as we stay together, we'll have success.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, TJ, Preston with TigerBait.com. I was just going to ask, how much more prepared were you with 2 weeks to get to this game versus how you would have been prepared against Missouri?
Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. So you had an extra week to prepare for this game. How much more prepared were you and ready to play today versus where you would have been before you got all the reps over the last couple of weeks if you had to play, say, against Missouri?
Oh, yes, sir. I felt good. I felt like I mentioned earlier, the 2 days that we had extra, knowing that we weren't going to play Florida because of COVID. The 2 days extra that we had really helped prepare our team and myself mentally. Extra week is always a plus. Just like the bye week before Alabama, that week is going to be important for us to really dive into film and really look at what they're doing and figure them out. But we're focused on Auburn, and Monday we should get back in the film room, practice, and fix all our mistakes. And then Tuesday we should be ready to rock and roll.
Okay, this will be the last question for TJ. See, I unmuted Marcus. Is Marcus there?
Yes.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Yes. TJ, man, great to see that you had a great game today. Can you? I think you kind of hit on it, but can you talk about the speed of the game coming from high school and coming in as your first start this game here at home against South Carolina, needing this win, down in the standard 1 and 2. Can you just talk about the speed of the game and the things that made you calm, as the game progressed?
Yes, sir. Like I mentioned earlier, it's the speed of the game has gotten a little faster. The hits are a little harder. I'll tell you that. But our coaches did a great job preparing us for this moment. All quarterbacks in the quarterback room. We were very prepared. Me and Max came in as early enrollees, so the 2 practices we got from spring, allowed us to adjust to the speed of the game quickly. Then we came back after quarantine and fall camp hit. Our defense did a very good job getting us ready for the speed of the game. Me and Max. It's a little faster. But like I said earlier, football is football. There's only so many things the defense can do to trick you.
All right. Thank you, TJ. Congratulations.
Thank you. Go Tigers.